Global Venture Holdings Berhad enrolled as a further global venture remained for FGV, and now FGV Holdings Berhad is a worldwide rural and farming organization of Malaysia and is a completely clean backup of the Federal Land Development Authority as a folder. With overall activity, FGV produces palm oil, elastic, soybeans, and sugar items. The vision of FGV is to be the leading globally integrated agribusiness that delivers values to customers and smallholders. For the mission, FGV set four visions. First is to creating value through their human capital. Second, to champion their locally invested culture. Third, building an integrated value chain advantage. And lastly, to cultivating diversity in community geography. For strategy in 2018, FGV focused to continue with productivity and efficiency improvement across all business operations. Alongside, the group will increase their efforts on land bank expansion, development of high-margin specialty products, and expand product geographical footprint across the region.
So now I'm going to discuss about the external opportunity of FGV. FGV should continue to seek opportunities to strengthen their leading position in the oil palm plantation business through organic and inorganic growth. To get this growth, Felder needs to venture into new frontiers as additional plantation land in Malaysia is becoming scarce. Apart from gaining access to more land bank, the acquisition will also help Felder and its associate companies to make further inroads into the lucrative and expanding domestic market in Indonesia. Lastly, increase in the population growth also bring opportunity to FGV. The size of market will increase and enable firms to take greater advantage of economies of scale. However, external threats facing by FGV was their net profit has fallen drastically in this few years. The huge decline was due to a number of factors. The company was affected by higher operating costs. If the company is not able to find ways to turn around its business, its debt level might continue to increase going forward. Besides that, FGV has come under the view of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) after some irregularities were found in its subsidiary. The incident greatly affected the reputation of FGV, making investors wary of the corporate governance in the company. So the priority number one is to repair the damage to the reputation that Felder has suffered, while their opponents will seek to highlight them.
Generally, a company developing a strategy alternative when they are looking for a new way to increase their profit or simply to escape from the bankruptcy.
The same basic breakdown by the external and internal analysis. It matches external opportunities and threats facing a particular company with the company's internal strengths and weaknesses to result in four sets of possibility in strategy alternatives.
FGV must try to reduce debt financing to equity financing. FGV also need to use and apply emerging technologies to increase productivity, quality, and efficiency for their activities. FGV also need to look for a better financing management, especially in asset management and liquidity management.
FGV involves in plantation industry, logistics and support business industry, and sugar industry. In plantation industry, FGV faces problems where the demand for palm oil is influenced by other competitors such as soybean oil and sunflower oil. Furthermore, the European Parliament plans to phase out palm oil consumption by its member states. This has created threat to the palm oil industry as they found that there is high level of contaminants inside. In addition, FGV has operation of 15 hectares of palm oil plantation in Sabah. However, the slow production of palm oil will affect the competitive position of FGV. In logistics and support business industry, there are many global technology firms such as Amazon that keep changing the pace of the e-commerce landscape and offer a variety of delivery options to consumers. In addition, the growing number of players in the industry such as GoGoVan will increase the intensity of competition. In sugar industry, there is excessive supply as supply of 2 million metric tons is more than demand of 1.5 million metric tons per year. Moreover, Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs decided to issue temporary permits to import sugar due to technical issues by some other sugar producers. This is a threat and will affect the competitive position of the company as the consumer might import rather than buying from FGV, although FGV able to produce what they want. So now let's move to the financial performance performance of FGV.
There are some ratios can be used to understand the operating efficiency of a firm, such as total asset turnover and equity turnover. The total asset turnover measures the firm's ability in generating sales using its asset, which include both current and non-current assets. Averagely, FGV has total asset turnover less than 1, where it brings the meaning of FGV able to earn sales less than 1 ringgit with every 1 ringgit of its asset. Equity turnover is a measurement on the efficiency of firm management uses equity in order to generate revenue. In the 5 years minute analyzed, FGV achieved a minimum of 1.58 ratio for equity turnover. In other words, FGV able to earn at least 1 ringgit and 58 cents with every 1 ringgit of capital contributed by investors. In short, FGV is efficient in using its asset and equity. However, it's more efficient in using equity compared to asset, as the ratio for equity turnover are higher in the 5 years. However, FGV's operating efficiency is increasing. It indicates that the company is working hard in increasing its efficiency.
To overcome these obstacles, FGV are suggested to explore profit-sharing plans to increase productivity and improve their quality product. By improving the quality of fresh fruit bunch, FGV can committed to help smallholders to increase their income. For long-term success, FGV have to plan all the potential risks for the sustainability of its own operation.
FGV is a big company that is developing from time to time in helping country's economy. FGV being able to expand a franchise into a new city. This can help the financial sector to further expand its business to move forward.